Long time no see. We're back. Been busy. Got a lot of updates. Chickens are up and running. Chicken coop's up and running. Got our first egg today. Up to 14 chickens. Here's a little chicken update. See who's hanging out today. Hello, girls. Hello, girls. Hi. Hey. Pretty girl. Pretty girls. I just love free ranging out here. Keep them in the coop at night. Try to let them out as much as I can during the day. Sometimes I get way back in the woods and kind of a hassle to get them back. I hear Nugget. Nugget's all, oh, here he is. Nugget's always click clacking. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. So, yeah. Hello. Say hi. Say hi. They're good girls, so they're all good. Got 14. 14. So. But today we're going to talk about what I'm super excited for. Bam. And that's this right here. This is a 98 Yamaha Blaster that needs a lot of work. But that's all right. That's what we're going to be working on for a while. Got this bad boy in a trade and just worked out. Got some parts over here. Got the plastics missing. The front plastics, unfortunately. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. Either just swap them all out with black. Got the pink cover, pink seat, just some other miscellaneous parts that we're going to be doing. Bearings, we're going to be doing front bearings today. Did the other ones yesterday. Crown-Tech CTI rear hydraulic conversion kit. And then this is to drill up the carb. See here, previous owner had it. Converted to a twist throttle. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping that. We'll see what goes from there. Nerf bars have already been sent out, powder coating. Got some other OEM stuff coming. Wire harness, had the Tors, did the Tors delete, oil pump delete. I got no oil pump over here, it's blocked off underneath in here. And let's see here, what else? Do have a fresh wire harness coming, clean all this up. Getting that from South Texas Banshee. That'll have the Tors delete already in it and stuff like that. Get all those cables out of here. Got to do a lot of work on the front brakes. We got to drill. We're gonna have to drill this carburetor right here. Got to drill it for an idle air screw, which maybe we'll get to today. We'll see where time takes us. But been doing some work on some other four-wheelers around the property and been enjoying it. And I figured, hey, this opportunity presented itself. Like I say, got one on a mountain bike, so I traded him a mountain bike. Not sure if we're going to be doing a lot of engine work on it. Maybe that'll be in the winter. Should have top end Wiseco parts. Believe that he did just rebuild the bottom end as well. He sent me some pictures from it, but we might just run with it and maybe leave that for the winter. Not too sure how I'm going to want to tackle this. Kind of want to strip it down to the bones and get everything freshened up, get everything powder coated and stuff like that. Kind of want to just run it how it is and just get her back together, but we'll see where time takes us. But today we're going to be focusing on our front wheel hub here. I'm going to do the bearings in there. Did this side yesterday, nice and tight. Rear is nice and tight as well, so I'm not worried about that. So come with me, and today I'm going to be knocking out this side. All right, doing these bearings is pretty straightforward. See, there's one on the outside, one on the inside, and a couple seals. We're using bearings from All Balls Racing, like 25 bucks a side. Not too bad. And yes, the previous owner had the tire on backwards, inside out, whatever you want to call it. Got a cotter pin here. Beautiful little guy. Hopefully it's not going to be too hard to get out. Nice. Trash that. Got a new one here already. Perfect. To find one for the other side. Let's see. Oh, okay. Cast nut's already loose. That's always nice. And you got your washer. The washer. There we go. We'll be reusing those. Set those aside. Let's see if we can come in on our brake here. Gonna loosen up our wing nut. Be loosening that all the way. But of course it's spinning on the inside. It's funny, I've been working on some other four-wheelers out here. There's 335 Sportsman. Here's a Magnum 500 here. And I was telling Chantal, I was like, oh, really enjoying working on the ATVs. And ever since I was a kid, on my MySpace profile, remember I had my Dream Machine as my picture. Side note, you don't want to lose this part, otherwise you're not going to get your front brakes back in. So we're just going to throw that back on and tighten her down. But anyway, so I had my MySpace profile as my Dream Machine. Way back in the day, it was like a 2005, I think, was probably the time being or so. The old Raptor 660 or 700. They had a few special editions at the time that I always thought, man, what a hell of a machine, you know. Of course, me young, I'm like 15 years old, and I thought money was no thing. You really learn what you can afford and can't afford. And lo and behold, obviously, being a youngster with no job at the time, before I started working at McDonald's, you know, I thought that'd be the ultimate dream. But here we are, like 15 years later, on a 98 Blaster, and I thought, hey, what better machine to learn on? Simple to work on, not a nasty wiring harness, not a nasty engine to work on, not a bad bottom end to work on, and I got it in a trade. I traded a mountain bike for the dang thing. So, beyond that, I'm pretty excited to be working on this and getting her running. She does run, kind of. Kicked her over yesterday for like 3 seconds. But yeah. So then you got your front brake over here. You can just let that dangle off to the side. And should pull right off. Not bad. I'm going to be placing these bearings in here. And this bearing seal on the outside. And the seal right in here. I'm going to be replacing all that. Shouldn't be bad. Should be pretty straightforward, but everybody knows bearings are always a pain in the ass. So here we are. But we'll get it figured out. So, grab the old. Thought about doing the brake pads when I was in here, but front brakes don't actually work right now. And I don't have any rear brakes at all, hence the Crontex that I'm going to be trying to get on there. I might have to do some mocking up with that and just kind of figure out where things are going to sit. Maybe when I get the Nerf bars back next week or something, we'll see. So we're going to take this over, get it in the vise on the workbench, and start getting these bearings out. All right, so made it to the workbench. I don't got one. So we're going to work on the floor, and that's always okay. Worked out yesterday, so why not do it again today? And you know what? I didn't have a hammer yesterday. I had to use a sledgehammer, but it worked out. So let's see here. So deep down in here, you can feel the lip of this bearing down here if you push it far enough. So we're just going to grab that grab that edge and hammer away and hope for the best. Otherwise, we're gonna have to pull out the sledgehammer again. So get that out. You know what? Let's grab. Where's my orange guy? There she is. So we can just work this off. There we go. Take that off. Retain this little metal sealer. That seal is going to get replaced. So that I don't care. Alright. Don't have a bearing pusher, puller, anything for bearings. Don't have any of it. So, if you're like me and don't have any of that stuff, just know that you can usually still get it done. Removing it all. Nope. Alright. Now, mind you, I don't have a lot of experience working on machines, but I do enjoy it. So, don't laugh at me. You see me doing a bunch of weirdo crap. Got the bearing out, and that one's gonna get replaced. And we got. This one is tapered. We're gonna clean that up real quick. That gotta keep this. This one's gonna get. This one's gonna need to keep that. Ain't got no shop towels, so using the kitchen paper towels. Don't tell Chantal. That's why we never have any in the kitchen right now. Ooh. Dirty. Alright. So now we got that. I'll clean that up in a minute. But now we can do the other side here. Hopefully that'll come out not too bad. Yeah, she's coming. She's a coming. Yep. There she be. Let's see. The inner one has a bigger inner diameter. Outside will have a smaller diameter. Not bad. She's out. She's dirty. She's dirty. Of course. Nice. Okay. I know a lot of people like to put their parts in the oven and put the bearings in the freezer, shrink them and expand them. But we're just gonna struggle through this the old-fashioned socket way. So, and the nice thing is that if I really damage anything or really mess anything up, you can get these hubs for like $20 from a few different people online. So, not overly concerned about it. And the only way you learn is by doing. So, always got to keep our stickers. Big sticker fan. Love companies that send stickers. All right. Get that one started nice and easy. And let's find our socket. You know, that's pretty dang close. All right, we'll run with it. It's fine by me. I don't want to do this. Got like a 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, that feels good. Until she's seated in there. Make sure that. Nope. Not bad. Not bad. This bad boy here. Just gonna throw a tad of grease in here. Nothing major. Drop her on in. And we'll get our inside going. This one seats a little recessed. cool beans with me. Let's see if we can get our container in. Really just need to invest in like a dead blow or something. Cool. The side is chilling. Now, coming over to the brake shoe side, we're gonna take out these brake pads. Oh no, there we go. Man. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Not a bad. Alright. The more I mess with it, the longer we're gonna be here. And we don't need to do that. All right. Brand new seal should pop in there pretty easily. Sounds like my sugar. All right. And then these are going to go back together. So, pretty much just going to do everything in reverse order, just like everything else. Just spend your day fixing, taking apart. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to do it this way. Down and around. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I use it. A lot of brake clean. Just trying to get things a little bit cleaner than they were. I like to think that in the future I'm gonna try to convert these to hydraulic brakes as well. Blasters didn't come with hydraulic until 2003, I believe. Seen something about some 450s are able to work on them, like the YZ something. But depends on how much modification has to go into it to do it. Bam, just like that. Just like that. She got some gunk on her. All right. Throw a little grease on there. This, yeah, here. Bellray waterproof grease. It's like 20 years old. Who knows if it's even good. Cover's been broken for a little bit, but that's okay. We're just gonna hope that, try to get that not to gum up, stick up, get stuck on there. And if it does, it does. If it does nothing, it does nothing. Might as well give it a shot. It's all about what we can learn. All right. Well, that's always good, right? That is always good. Okay. Okay, good enough for me. Feels a little tight, but we'll see what happens. Should probably check the torque specs on this. I'll get to that at some point today. Make a hole for our cotter pin. Like right there. Oh, like right there, huh? Remember when I said I had that cotter pin already here? It's been laying on the floor for a couple months. There it is. Maybe it should come in handy someday. I should probably get a bigger one. Alright, well, we'll get a bigger one when we get to that. One thing that I do want to check before we kind of put everything completely back. Let's just see. Ooh. Feels better. There's still some play away from the A-arm. Or I'm just being stupid. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh. Where's that coming from? Okay, that's coming from the A-arm. Okay. So we keep. Right. So we keep the A-arm tight. See, our hub is a lot better, but might have to look into that A-arm if I'm really feeling like it. Might just need some bushings. No big deal. Alright. There. Oh. I kind of want to get a longer one. Kind of want a longer one. Alright, so back to our brakes. Hook these back up. Not going to cinch these down either because still got to get them working. So this is just to hold them for the time being. But I mean, they do work. They do work. This little C-clip goes into here. Let's see if we can actually get it. Broke the one on the other side taking it off. So I need to get one for that.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So, got our bearings done, seals done, inner and outer. Pretty nasty. So, get a tire back on. And we are good to go. Both sides are done. Man, that AR moves a lot. Let me see. Might just need new bushings or something up here. Let's see. It's a little. All right. Anyways, we're doing a lot of work to this machine. Should have a wiring harness in like 3 to 4 weeks. We'll be rerunning that. Nerf bars are off at powder coating. I'm gonna figure out a light situation. I have one that it came with. Don't know if it works. I'm gonna figure out this whole piping. I don't know if you guys saw this beautiful weld from the expansion pipe, but it is what it is. Gotta get the chain on. Gotta get a lot of bolts for it. Got a lot of bolts coming, a lot of nuts for it. Figure out the front brakes. Probably mock up the rear brakes with the CTI kit, and then we'll just take it from there. So stick around. It's gonna be a long series, and I'm looking forward to it.